discussed about jhum cultivation. That means the shifting cultivation. Okay, what are the different steps involved in the jhum cultivation? And in today's class, let us discuss about hunters and gatherers. One see this picture. So, do you identify anything? Here some members hunted animal and some members gathering or collecting some food material. Okay. So here some tribal hunt the animals. Some tribal hunt the animals and some of the tribals gather the forest produces. Okay. Gather the forest produces. Forest produces means what? The products which are available in the forest area. The products which are available in the forest area are called as forest produces. Some tribal people will gather different kinds of fruits, vegetables, roots, okay, leaves, sticks, everything. All these are called as forest produces. Okay. Their duty is hunting animals and gathering the food materials. Those tribal people are called as hunters and gatherers. Some people, that means especially some tribal people, lived as hunters and gatherers. And example here, Khons. Khons are the tribal people. What they will do? They will do hunting and gathering. And where we will find these Khons? Means a community living in forest of Orissa. In Orissa, so many forests are present. In that forest area, one community of people living. Those people are called as Khons. What is their main occupation? Just hunting and gathering. Okay? See here. Especially they will do collective hunting. Collective hunting means some people gather together and combinedly they will hunt the animals. Unitedly, some tribal people hunt the animals. That is called as collective hunting. Next, after hunting, what they will do? See here. Divides the meat among themselves. See here. The meat is divided into different parts and each part is given to one tribal family. Okay. In this way they will divide the meat and distributes among themselves. This is about collective hunting and distribution of meat. Next, which kind of things they will collect? They collect fruits and roots. Okay. Fruits and roots. Next, and cooked food with the oil of seeds of sal and mahua. After collection of some food materials, they will cook with the help of one oil. That oil will come from the seeds of sal and mahua. Here you can see mahua seeds. Okay, the mahua seeds these are. From these seeds, they will get some oil. That oil is used in the cooking. Okay, and you can see two pictures here. What they are doing? They are selling some of the forest produces in the local markets. Okay, sell the forest produce in local markets. You can see here. All these produces, all these things they got from the forest area and they are coming to the local markets. In those local markets they will sell the goods. See here. One more important thing. Local weavers and leather workers. Weavers means those who will weave the cloths, and leather workers. Okay. They depends on Khons for the colors obtained from the flowers of kusum and palash trees. You can see here. These are the flowers of kusum tree, and these are the flowers of palash tree. These two flowers are used to get the color. Okay, and this color is very helpful for the weavers and leather workers. Okay, that's why the weavers and leather workers they will depend on the cones for these products. That means from the forest areas, the cones will get that flowers and they will sell in the market to the weavers and leather workers. Okay, you can see here how the tribal gets essential food materials. Only some of the forest produces they will get from the forest. And what about the remaining food materials, essential items? How they will get those items? See here. Exchanging the goods with the local merchants or the other people. Here they can sell the goods, forest goods, to the local people and merchants for the sake of money. And in some cases, some of the tribal people exchange their goods with the goods of merchants. Okay, see here, exchanging of goods without using money, that is called as barter system. Okay, the tribal people will follow the barter system mostly. And in some cases they will sell the forest produces and they will get the money, and by that money they will buy the different goods whatever they want. You can see here, sell their products in the local markets. Some people, tribal people, are selling the forest products in the local market and they are getting money. Okay, by that money they are buying some necessary goods. Okay, buying the necessary goods from local merchants. Some members, by doing work as a labor in markets and labor in transportation, okay, and working in other fields, they are getting money. How some tribals are getting money? By doing some labor work in the markets, or by doing some work in the transportation system, either drivers or cleaners or the lifters, like that. And others in other fields, some tribal people will work in the other agriculture field also. By doing all these works, they are getting money. By that money, they are buying some goods. Okay, these are the two methods. By these two methods, the people are getting money. By that money, they will buy the essential goods. Next, but here one tribal people, one tribal community, they will not work under any one person. Okay, now they will not show any interest to work in the other fields or to work in the market areas. So they are Baigas. Baigas are the people belongs to one tribal community. Okay, and one of the tribe of the Central India. They present in Central India and were reluctant. Reluctant means not showing any interest to do work for the others. Okay, the Baigas will not show any interest to work for the others or to work under other persons. Okay, they depend on forest producers only. Just they will depend upon the forest producers. Okay, but they will not depend upon the others. They will not work under the other people. Now see here, to buy some essential goods, the tribal borrow money from money lenders. See here, I will tell one example. Some tribal people are there. They will collect some forest produces and they will sell in the local markets. By selling those products, they are getting some money. but sometimes that money is not sufficient. Okay, that's why they will borrow some money from money lenders. Here you can see, for example, let us assume these two people are belongs to one tribal community and he is one money lender. From this money lender they are borrowing some money. Why? To purchase some items. Okay, here, but the money lenders are collecting high rate of tax. You can see here, rate of interest is will be very high. That means rate of interest, not tax. Rate of interest is very high. Okay, thus sometimes the tribal people repay that loan, and sometimes they were unable to repay the loan. Okay, whenever the tribal people were unable to repay the loan, then the money lenders, they will exploit these tribal people. That means, for example, whatever they have, that will be taken by these money lenders. Okay, and he will put these tribal people as workers in his field without giving any money. When if these people were unable to repay the loan amount, in that cases the money lenders will do like this. Okay, some tribals as animal herders. Up to now we have covered only 2 points. Okay, one is the Jhum cultivation, next hunters and gatherers. Now the third point is some tribals as animal herders. You can see here what these people are doing. They are herding animals. Okay, they are herding animals. Some tribal people, they will herd animals, they will rear the animals. Okay, those kind of tribal people are animal herders. You can see here some information regarding the animal herders. Many tribal living as animal herders. Most of the tribal people living as the animal herders. They were called as pastoralists. Okay, now the tribal people who herd the animals are called as pastoralists. Okay, pastoralist means here who moved with their cattle according to the season. Okay, according to the season, some tribal people will move with their cattle to other places. Why? Because in some seasons, in some areas, grass will be available. Okay, now for those animals, and after some time, the total grass will be exhausted, complete. Then what? The animal herders, the tribal people will do? They will go to another place with their cattle. Okay, cattle means here cows, buffaloes, oxes, or goats, sheep. Okay, all these are called as cattle only. See here, when the grass in one place exhausted, they move to another place. Just now I told you. Next, examples for cattle herders. One Gujars. Okay, now one Gujar. They belongs to Punjab hills and Lambadi. These are the tribal people who belongs to Andhra Pradesh. Okay. Next, examples for sheep herders. Sheep heads. Gaddis. Okay. Gaddis, they belongs to Kul. They will rear the sheep. Okay. Next, the fourth point regarding some took to settle cultivation. That means some tribal people main activity is settled cultivation. Okay, now some of the tribal people following or doing settled cultivation. Settled cultivation means like this. In one place only they will settle and there only they will do the agriculture. Okay, now. And after some time, that means after 1 year or 2 years, they will not move to any other place. Simply they will stay there only and they will do the agriculture. See here, instead of shifting cultivation, some tribes started settled cultivation. instead of doing shifting cultivation, moving from one place to another place by doing agriculture, instead of that, some tribals followed settled cultivation. Okay? Examples: Mundas of Chotanagpur. Mundas means this is one of the tribal community. Those people belongs to Chotanagpur. Okay? They started this kind of settled cultivation. Okay, now who started the settled cultivation? Mundas of Chotanagpur, and they got rights over the land. For example, you are staying in one place only and you are doing agriculture there for a long time. Then the rights over that land will comes to you. Okay, now that means you will get the rights over that particular land in which you are doing agriculture. Okay, in this way, so many Mundas, that means tribal people, they have got rights over the lands. Okay, this is about settled cultivation. In the next class, we will discuss about what were the problems faced by these tribal people and who troubled them. Okay, and how they overcome those problems, and in order to overcome those problems, who played major role. All these things let us discuss in the next class.